WNBA star Brittney Griner is back on American soil this morning, and Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema is no longer a Democrat. Good morning, I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. WNBA star Brittney Griner has landed on American soil. She was freed from a Russian prison in a prisoner swap. Texas Public Radio's Jia Chen reports.
Griner landed at Kelly Field in San Antonio in the early morning hours. The 32-year-old Houston native was imprisoned in a Russian penal colony earlier this year after authorities there found vape cartridges and cannabis oil in her luggage, sentencing her to 9 years. The Biden administration negotiated her release in exchange for Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout. Griner is expected to be brought to Brooke Army Medical Center. I'm Jia Chen in San Antonio.
Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema says she is leaving the Democratic Party. She says she is switching her political affiliation to independent. The Arizona senator's action comes the same week Democrats secured a 51-seat majority in the U.S. Senate. There are two other independent senators who regularly caucus with the Democrats, Angus King of Maine and Bernie Sanders of Vermont. Investigators trying to find out who shot up two power substations in central North Carolina have obtained search warrants. From member station WUNC, Jay Price reports.
Moore County Chief Deputy Richard Manis says the sheriff's office had applied for several warrants over the past few days, but he declined to say what property they were for or even whether they'd been executed yet.
Nope. They're under seal. Not going to release any of that.
He did confirm shell casings were found at the substations, but declined to say how many or for what kind of weapons. Investigators had already said someone fired multiple rounds and that the shots seemed to have been aimed by someone knowledgeable about electrical grid equipment. 45,000 customers were initially without power. It wasn't fully restored until Wednesday. For NPR News, I'm Jay Price in Durham, North Carolina.
China's leader has met with Saudi Arabia's monarch and crown prince in a visit to the country. NPR's Ayab Batrawi reports from Dubai. This trip is aimed at asserting China's influence in the Middle East.
Chinese President Xi Jinping was greeted with a flyover of jets and a cavalry of horses as he arrived for a meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The Saudis hosted a banquet for the Chinese leader, and readouts from their meeting stressed that both sides expressed interest in deepening bilateral ties. China is Saudi Arabia's biggest buyer of crude and the kingdom's top trading partner. Amid competition with the U.S. for influence in the Gulf, Beijing is looking to strengthen ties with investments in a range of other industries, from green energy to construction and mining. Xi also met with Saudi King Salman, and the two signed what was described as a comprehensive strategic agreement. She's expected to hold meetings with other Arab leaders on Friday for a summit the kingdom is hosting for him. Ayab Batrawi, NPR News, Dubai.
You're listening to NPR News.